volume can make it even louder a little bit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Nice to have you here. My name is Andrew and I'm your host for today. I'm going to introduce to you our next speaker. Now, before we start the talk, can I just request that we put our mobile phones to silent, please? Got it done? Okay, then do me a favor, turn to your neighbor and say, thank you for putting it to silent. Okay, now guys, how many of you are ready to learn how to make more money? Show of hands. Really all, not all the hands came up. See, the reason I asked that is because I want to see who are those that are already making a lot of money, right? Because they didn't raise their hands. Right? How many of you are here not just because you want to learn how to make more money, but actually you want to create a lifestyle where there is time and money? Show of hands, please. Okay, good. You come to the right place. Now see, although you are here for free talk, my promise to you is that some of you look at this and say, hey, I didn't know money can be made that easily. And our speaker makes it look even easier. Now see, our speaker, his name is Lionel Tan, and he's an internet entrepreneur. He's also an e-commerce expert. And he's what he's good at is very good at spotting trends on the internet. And somehow, within in January this year, he spotted a new internet trend. And when he actually, without any experience, just let you know, without any experience, he tried out that internet trend. And he want to see whether does it make money or not. And within a short period of 3 months, Lionel made 6 figures. Did you all hear me clearly? Okay, how many figures again? 6 figures. And how many of you here feel that from 0 to 6 figures in 3 months is a good achievement? Right? Thank you. How many of you want that for yourself? Okay, so without further ado, I'd like to invite our speaker for today. And can we put our hands together and welcome Mr. Lionel Tan.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Okay. I didn't expect to see so many people here tonight. Okay, a very good evening to all of you. Hi, my name is Lionel Tan, and today, like what Andrew says, I'll be sharing with you about how I actually make money online and how you can also do the same, spend as little as just 1 to 2 hours a day, and you still can make up to 5 figures. For the next 2 hours or so, would you agree that this is quite an okay topic for today? Would that be okay? Actually, I'm quite nervous one. You know why? Because people who make money from home, do they see a lot of people? No, so when I see a lot of people, I do get kanchong of it. So is it okay if you can give me some encouragement? Wow, thank you very much. You're very nice. Right, now here's the thing. Now, usually for most people, right, after they finish work, usually where they'll go to? Usually my friends, usually after they finish work, they'll go home. Some even go for happy hour. Now, I have a feeling that most of us here actually had a long day of work. Am I right to say that? But you still took the effort to come here to learn something new. And I think that really shows me the amount of commitment you have towards your success. I think for that, everyone here deserves a round of applause. Now, my friends, do you agree with me that successful people are action takers? Yes or no? Yes, So by coming here, you are already taken the very first step to success. So turn to your neighbors on your left and on your right. Give them a high five and say, you are an action taker. Come on, let's do that. We are friendly Singaporeans, right? Okay, really. Do you know why we are doing this? Because I want to keep the energy up. Now, just now I mentioned to you, right? Today, I'm going to take 2 hours or so to share with you about what I know about making money online and how you can also do the same. Just spend that 1 hour or 2 hours a day at home and you can make up to 5 figures. But here's the thing. Is it important for you to get the most out of today's session? Now, what I mean by getting the most out of tonight's session, that means that you'll be able to absorb all the information that I share with you. You'll be able to remember it, go home, apply it, and see results. Do you guys want that? Right? So there's few things that you can actually do to help you to get the most out of today's training. Now, here's the thing. I actually read out a recent scientific study. Okay? Oh, sorry. Okay, that's a good one. All right, thank you so much. Okay, there's a scientific study that says that whenever people they actually come to a seminar and they sit down and listen to the speaker speaking, they will only tend to retain 25% of the information. You know why not? Because usually for most people, after they finish work, 85% of the time when they are sitting on the chair, you cannot decide whether the eyes is half open or half closed one, right or not? Why? Because people get tired. So one of the things that you can help you guys to wake up is that you got to participate. Now let me ask you, if let's say you participate and have fun in something, do you tend to retain the information a lot better? Right? So what I mean by participate, that means whenever I ask you a question, you... Okay, let's try again. Whenever I ask you a question, you... Fantastic. Right? So before I review to you how it works, let me just give you a very short introduction about myself. Now, here's the thing. I believe most of you have probably never heard of me before, am I right? Right? Okay, now that's because I'm not a public speaker. Okay, I don't usually come out to speak on public stages and all that. But only once in a while, when some of my seminar organizer friends, whenever they do events, they want me to share some strategies. Yes, I do come out to speak, but I am not really a well-celebrated celebrity because most of the time I prefer to stay at home, make money from home. And usually my normal attire is usually t-shirt and shorts and maybe slippers. So obviously today I'm very overdressed. Okay, so here's the thing, and you guys know what a public speaker is, right? You guys have seen one before, right? Does it look something like this? And that's a public speaker, not me. Okay, not bad. Just you can laugh. Okay, that's very good. Alright. And here's the thing, I realize when it comes to, sometimes when people tend to see people's results online, I realize that a lot of people only see the success that most people achieve, but they don't really realize the struggles and the journey that people had to take in order to become successful. So a lot of people actually think that success is a straight line, but I can tell you it's not true. And I realize a lot of people actually don't know this about me. Before I became successful on the internet, I'm actually, compared to most people, I wasn't very fortunate. I'm actually a school dropout. My highest education is actually O levels only. That means the moment I graduated from secondary school, I didn't continue my studies. A reason because I did so badly in school, and my parents, they didn't have the money to send me to further my studies. Alright, so that's why I was only an O-level student. And the problem is that after I graduated, the problem that I actually faced last time was this, is that, if let's say you got only secondary school education, let me ask you, if you go and get a job outside, how much do you think people are willing to pay? For monthly salary, anyone knows? Make a guess. Sorry? About 1,500. Oh, that's really pretty high. I tell you last time, I only get paid about $1,000. And because last time I knew that without a good qualification, it's very hard for me to get a good, stable paying job. So what I actually did was, I feel that I had to, get a lot of working experience. And I did a lot of odd jobs that most people actually never don't dare to do. So I actually used to work at the night safari. You guys know the night safari, right? I used to be the guy where, if you walk into the... Sorry, I got very distracted. Is it okay, you guys? No, if not, I really cannot concentrate. Alright. Is it okay, you guys? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I can understand. You know why? Because I also have a kid. My kid also like that also, so I can understand. But it is for the benefit of everyone. Appreciate it. Thank you. No, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you so much. Where was I? Okay. I used to work in the night safari. All right. And if you enter night safari, at night safari they actually have a small stage where they showcase all the animals. And I used to be the guy who handled the snake. So if you are not afraid of the snake, I'll put the snake on you and I'll take a picture for you. So that was what I used to do last time. And I also used to work on a 75-foot long sailboat where I used to raise sails for the captain during high seas. So last time, obviously, I was more fit than now. Now, obviously, I'm scrawny. And then there was a period where I used to act as a stage actor, a musical actor for children. And usually during Christmas time, they will actually call up my team, to organize events, and we will act in stage plays, Christmas play. And I used to act as... You can't believe what I used to act as. I used to act as Santa Claus. The skinnier version, obviously. Right? So I tell you, frankly, all these jobs, it was fun. But after a while, I realized it's really very hard to make money. Because I spend so much long hours working in a job. But the thing is, it doesn't really help to pay the bills. So what actually happened was that a good friend of mine told me this. Hey, Lionel, you know what? There is this book that actually helped to change millions of lives around the world since 1997, and it has continued to change people's lives up to today. And since you're in very bad financial shape right now, I think this book can actually save your life. Make a guess what book he asked me to read. Maybe there's a few friends also asked you to read this book also. Anyone knows? Yeah, it's Rich Dad Poor Dad. Just want to know who here have heard of Rich Dad Poor Dad? Not anyone? Okay, majority of us here, right? Now you know, last time I used to have this impression that running a business is actually a desk-bound job. That was what I used to think what business was like. And my mother at that time told me, Lionel, the only way for you to succeed is you work very hard, okay? Study and then get a good job. Now, I don't need you to be like your elder brother. I know your brother is very smart. Your brother is a university graduate. It's okay, don't worry. As long as you can study poly, can already. I don't need you to take care of me. You can take care of yourself. I'm very happy already. So that was what my mother used to say. She had so little expectation of me and my mother. So I couldn't do well in school. So one day, when after reading this book, and you know what? Rich Dad Poor Dad was the first book that I ever completed reading. And then I realized, oh, actually business is like that. All this while, I used to think that the only way for me to succeed is to study hard, get a good job, and work very hard, right? But right now, this book tells me, I don't need to work half as hard. I can be lazy, and instead of me working hard for money, money can work for me, you know. So when I told my mother, hey mama, you know what? I think I don't want to study anymore. I don't want to work for other people. I want to run a business. Why? Because I want money work hard for me. My mother said, you siao. Right? So anyway, what actually happened was that just this Chinese New Year, in fact this year, right, when my mother was doing spring cleaning, and she actually found an old box that we used to keep for a very long time. And she was like, hey Lionel, guess what I found today? Well, you won't believe it, man. I found your secondary school O-level certificate. I said, wow, don't remind me. He said, hey, you know what, you should really take this certificate and go and show your students and let them see how well you used to do in school. I said, no, this is very pricey, very embarrassing, right? And she said, no. So you can motivate people and let them know that even though they cannot do well in school, but they still have a chance to succeed in life. Now, do you agree with what my mother said? Yes? Right? So to prove to everyone that I used to be very lousy at school, here's my O-level results. Okay, you all can see, right? It's by Cambridge, right? But I know people at the back, probably you cannot see what is being shown here. So let me just talk about some of the subjects, just to maybe help you guys, bring you guys back to the past. Now, obviously, I studied English. And as of now, you probably have guessed English is probably my strongest subject. So English, I actually scored a C, not too bad. Right? And then after that, I studied combined humanities. Now, combined humanities, in simpler terms, is basically learning local history and overseas history. But I'm very bad at memorizing stuff. I got pretty short-term memory. So for combined humanities, I scored an E. I actually failed combined humanities. And then, mathematics. Mathematics also one of my favorite subjects. Why? Because I like to count money, right now. So mathematics, I scored a C. Okay? And then after that, I learned science and then design and technology. Do you remember what we learned in design and technology? Anyone knows? We remember? You know, when I was in Malaysia to do a talk about this, when I asked the Malaysians, hey, you guys know what is design and technology now? And I asked them, when I talk about design and technology, what comes to your mind? A lot of them think, oh, it has got to do with computers, or it has got to do with graphic designing. But do you guys think, is it like that? Yes or no? So what do we learn? We basically just learn how to be a very good carpenter, correct or not? Learn how to saw the wood, bend the acrylic, and how to bend the metal, right? This is what we used to learn in design technology. It's learn to be a very good carpenter. But I don't know why Singapore very atas, always like to call design and technology. It sounds pretty cool, just to become a carpenter, right? And then of course I studied Mandarin, Chinese as my mother tongue. Mother tongue, I scored a C, but it took me, I failed once and I had to retake it in order to pass. So basically, based on all the subjects that I mentioned to you right now, do you see anything related to computers now? Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? No, all right. So when I first started out in internet business, do you think I have a lot of IT experience? Yes or no? No, I didn't have it. Suddenly my mind just disappeared. All right. Okay, so when I first started out my internet business, most people don't realize I actually started out from scratch. Okay, I literally had to learn the hard way. I had to learn from ebooks. I had to go and find a mentor to coach me to get where I am today. And in fact, I actually discovered a formula that skyrocketed my business. In fact, like what Andrew mentioned earlier, I actually discovered I'm very good at spotting trends. I know I'm able to tell what people are actually searching for on the internet right now. And here's the thing, when you discover a trend, what you realize, especially any business that is currently on the uptrend, you don't need to be good, no. You just have to be there. and it depends on whether will people buy from other people or people will buy from you. You understand? Okay, so in fact, this new business actually generated me 6 figures in just 3 months. So let me ask you guys, if let's say for you guys, if you don't have any experience, after 3 months, earn 6 figures, who don't mind earning that kind of money? Who don't mind? Okay, thank you very much. The rest not enough. Or you mean you guys want more? Okay, but let us all start from somewhere. But here's the thing, here's what I actually noticed. Now you see, there is actually a step-by-step approval method for people to, if they were to just follow A plus B plus C plus D, okay, they will actually see certain results. But here's what I realized. Now, do you agree that even though there's a system in place, sometimes you will see that there will still be people who are successful and there will always be people who are struggling. You agree now? Yes? So what exactly is that missing link? Why exactly do some people can succeed and some people cannot succeed? And I realized at the end of the day, sometimes it's not about the strategy or the skill that you learn, but it really lies in a matter of perception. Now, perception is basically all about how you view things differently from other people. Now, guys, let me ask you, do you agree with me that successful people somehow see things differently from other people? Yes or no? Right? So, do you want to be able to think like a successful person, such that any business that comes your way, you'll be able to see the opportunity in it, even though you got no experience. The moment you touch it, you can automatically become successful. You guys want to do that? Right? So let us do a very simple experiment to illustrate that. Let me see how many of you actually have a successful person perception. Okay, hold on. Let me just mute this out. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Charles. Wait. Okay, one more time. Alright. Now you see, this experiment is pretty fun one. From this experiment, we can tell who are the people who have the perception of successful person or those who don't have. And you know, whenever we ask someone to guess this game, usually there will be people who cannot guess the correct answer. So can we say this? Can we say this out loud together? Count how many times the players wearing white pass the ball. So you just look at those people who are wearing white. Count how many times they actually pass the ball. Right? Let's go. Yeah, the video will play by itself. So guys, let me ask you, how many times has the ball been passed? Wait, don't shout the answer. Now who counted 12 times? The ball is being passed 12 times. Okay, we have 2 people at the back. Who counted 13 times? Okay, got slightly more people, alright, there's about 3. Who counted 14 times? Wow, even more. Anybody counted 15? Wow, even more. Okay, who counted 16? Wow, so many people. Anybody count 17? Okay, still have, alright, fantastic. Who counted 18? 18. Anybody counted 19? Okay, don't have, so maximum is 18 now. Do you want to know what's the correct answer? The answer is 16. So for those who guessed correctly, please give yourself a round of applause. Fantastic, alright? But wait. Before we end this experiment, let me ask, how many of you, while counting the balls, you actually notice a gorilla came out in the front one? Okay, quite a lot of you. Who didn't notice one? It's okay one. I just want to know. If you really didn't see, just raise your hand. Wow, so actually really there are people who didn't notice that the gorilla popping out on the screen. But you try. Oh, you saw a gorilla, but this time do you still see it? This time you can't see a gorilla. Wow. Not bad. Maybe the gorilla is same color as some of them. Okay, while talking about the gorilla, how about did anybody actually notice the curtain changed color? Who noticed the curtain changed color? Show your hands. Okay, what did the color change from what color to what color? Sorry? Pink color from pink to what? to orange. Wrong. Okay, who guessed the curtain color? Who saw the curtain color? What was the color you saw? Red to orange. Okay, that was correct. But while in all the midst of this happening, did anybody notice that at a point in time, one of the player wearing black color actually walked out on the screen? Who saw that? Who didn't see that? Wow, so many people actually didn't see. Do you guys want to watch the video again? See whether you can catch all these things. Now, do you all see the gorilla now? You see the curtain also changing color. Alright, and one player actually walked out of the screen already, right? Okay. Can we give yourself a round of applause for participating? Thank you very much. Alright. So, what exactly is the moral of the story of this experiment? You realize this actually tells us how our brain actually works. You realize your brain will only allow you to see the things that you're only focusing at a point in time. You agree now? So you realize like some people most people's view perception of the world is like a tunnel view. You can only see this much. Agree now? So even whatever opportunities that pass you by, some people may not actually see. Just like for example, if some people don't believe that it's possible for them to achieve financial success, to earn a 5-figure within 3 months, or become a millionaire within 1 year, even though those opportunities are presented right in front of them, a lot of people actually still cannot see it. You agree now? So here's the thing, how do you start to think like a successful person? How do you start to be able to open up your perception? So when you want to open up your perception, you need to first open up your what? Your what? Your mind, correct. Then you'll be able to start seeing all the opportunities that come that flows by. So like for example, if we talk about one microphone, some people may just see it as a microphone. For some business people, they may see it as a business opportunity. Alright? Now, just take a look at this. Now, you guys know Albert Einstein? Yes? Would you agree that Albert Einstein is considered one of the most intelligent person in the world? Agree now? Now, Albert Einstein says this: everyone is a genius. But if you judge your fish on his ability to climb a tree, he will live his whole life believing that he is stupid. So let me ask you, who here truly believes that you're a genius? Show of hands. So few people. So this one must be subconscious. Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, let's not talk about being a genius. Okay, let me just ask you a very simple question. How many of you can type 43 words or more a minute? Who can do that? With 2 fingers and 2 hands. Okay, fantastic. So a few of you. Who here, when it comes to diving, you can dive in head first? Who can? So few again. Okay, who here believe that they can make money staying at home without working and become a millionaire in 1 year? Who believes that? Well, this one more people believe. Interesting. Okay, so right now I want to show you a video of a gentleman. He is married. He has a beautiful wife. He has a kid, and he's able to type 43 words a minute. Able to dive head down first. He's even able to surf, but somehow, and he's a millionaire. Okay, within 1 year, he's a millionaire. And he don't need to do anything much, but he has money flowing in. But the only thing about this guy is that he is a bit disfigured. So, yeah, let's have a look at this video, okay?
All my life, I've loved adventure. All my life, I've desired to live fully. All my life, I've purposed to dream big, to try those things that seem impossible. And when people try to tell me that I can't, my only response is, why not? Just because I was born with no arms or no legs doesn't mean I can't accomplish great things. I love life and everything it has to offer. I have no lips, but I have a little chicken drumstick. I can also type 43 words a minute on a normal computer, and You like that? Very hard to smile sometimes in life. I'm thinking to myself at age 8, Lord, what kind of life am I going to live? Who's going to want to employ me? What kind of career am I to pursue? I thought, who's going to want to marry me? I can't even have hands to hold my wife's hand. I wanted to end my life. I tried to end my life. This is too much for me. Life put me down like this. I'm down here, face down, and I have no arms, no legs. It should be impossible for me to get back up. I will try 100 times to get up, and if I fail 100 times, if I fail and I give up, do you think that I'm never going to get up? No. If I fail, I try again, and again, and again. For as long as I try, there's always that chance of getting up, like this. You are worth more than diamonds. No goal is too big. No dream is too far-fetched. It's as big as you can dream.
Alright, guys, can we give this gentleman a round of applause even though he's not here? So why I want to show you this video is because like what Albert Einstein said, that everyone is a genius. So you realize sometimes he has no arms, he has no legs, but he's still able to type 43 words a minute. But some of us here, even though we got 2 hands, 2 legs, we cannot do that. And he's able to dive head down. And you know, actually, he has a very beautiful wife, and his son also got arms and legs. And right now, because he's a motivational speaker, he sold so many books around the world, that even right now, within 1 year, he became a millionaire, even without doing anything at home and stay at home. Right? So here's the thing, you see, you realize sometimes it's not just about our ability, whether we can do it, but it all matters in our perception. Do we believe that it's possible? So whenever somebody tells him that, hey, you know what, I don't think you can do this, do you know what was his answer? His answer is this: why not? So if at any point in time somebody said, hey, internet business cannot do one, right? You cannot be successful in the internet business, what do you tell them? What do you tell them? Why not? Alright, fantastic. Alright, now the next principle which I want to share with you before I start revealing to you the strategies is called the bridge principle. Now, this is one, for me, in my opinion, this is what actually helped me accelerate, one of the ways that helped me accelerate my business, help me make a lot of money, and be able to allow me to see things that I don't see. Alright, which I want to share with everyone. Now, you guys look at this picture. Now, I want all of you to imagine right now, from here, from the foot of the stage, all the way to the back. Can you guys look at the back? Right? Now just imagine at this distance, at the end of each end, there is a table of this height. And in the middle of this table, I actually put a pole, right? Okay, I actually put a plank which is about shoulder width apart. Now let me ask you, if let's say right now I were to challenge all of you to walk across this plank, how many of you would do it? Would dare to do it? One? How you don't dare? You're really scared of heights, so low. Okay, okay lah. Maybe I sweeten the deal. If I were to give you $100, you just need to walk across. Who will do it? One? Okay lah. More people will do it, right? Okay. So let us just challenge you a little bit further. Okay. Now imagine if I were to raise this height to 1-story height. Who will walk it? Who will walk across? Okay, fantastic. All right, lesser people for the same $100, right? Very confident. You guys have done, curious, have you guys tried bungee jumping before? Have, right? So those put up their hands are all not afraid of heights. Okay, for the rest who didn't put up your hands, what if I give you $10,000? Who will walk across now? You mean you will walk for $100, you won't walk across for $10,000? Serious? Okay, how about this? Now imagine this time around, let's talk about Marina Bay Sands. Imagine the same distance, but the height of Marina Bay Sands. If I were to give you $500,000, who would confidently say that, yes, I dare to walk across? Show of hands. Okay, only one. Two. Okay, fantastic. What happened to the rest? Okay, now, guys, let me ask you, how many of you here actually have kids that you love very much? Show of hands. Who have kids that you love very much? Right? Who has husband or wife that you love very much also? Show of hands. If they beside you, better put your hands up. Okay, how about this? Who has parents who are still around that you love very much? Show of hands. Okay, everyone, right? Now, let me ask you this. If let's say right now, at the end of the building, okay, at the same height of Marina Bay Sands, the building is on fire right now, and your loved one, your kid, maybe your wife, your husband, or maybe your parents, they are there. And the only way for them to be safe is for you to walk across to help them. Who will walk across without thinking you will do your best to go and save them? Who will do that? Wow, everyone. So let me ask you guys, what has just changed? Now, you see, earlier on, when I ask you, if I give you $500,000 and I ask you to walk across, most people won't do it. Why? Because your focus was on where? Your focus was on the obstacles. You think, hey, what if I fall down? What if I die? But you realize the moment when I say that, hey, your family member, your loved one is across the building, most of us here, suddenly it's not that you're not aware of the danger, no? But because your desire to save them is so much stronger that you can overlook the obstacles. Agree or not? Right? Your desire is so strong that gives you courage, that allows you to overcome the things that you normally cannot do. So what's the moral of the story here? Is this anti-climax, Okay, so the moral story is this. Okay, when your why is big enough, you will naturally find your how. Just like if your desire for success is the same as your desire to save your family member across the building, right? You will be successful, right? This is the thing which I want to share with you. Okay, so like what Steve Jobs, before he passed away, he actually mentioned this. I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Now guys, let me ask you, do you agree that success is not just a straight line, but there's a lot of ups and downs along the way? You agree now? And success is actually all about overcoming failures. Okay, it's all about overcoming obstacles. The only time when you truly fail is when you give up. Alright? But when you continue trying, every obstacle you make is just a mistake that you can learn from. It's a stepping stone closer towards success. Alright? Let me share with you a Rubik's Cube. You guys heard of the Rubik's Cube or seen the Rubik's Cube before? Yes? Now there's this experiment they done on the gentleman. They give him this very messy looking Rubik's Cube to solve. That means he's supposed to make all the same size, all of the same color. And after giving this guy to play the Rubik's Cube, after 20 minutes, the guy couldn't solve the thing and he gave up after 20 minutes. So the scientists actually did another experiment. They put this same guy in a room full of people who are playing this Rubik's Cube. And the rule is this: whoever finishes solving the Rubik's Cube, they can actually leave the room. And you know what? The guy actually solved the Rubik's Cube in 10 minutes. And you know why the guy can solve the Rubik's Cube in 10 minutes? Anyone can guess? He's motivated to do it, but why is he motivated? So when they actually interviewed that guy, they asked, hey, earlier on when we let you try, to solve the Rubik's Cube, you couldn't do it. But right now, when I put you in a room full of people, you can actually solve it within 10 minutes. So what actually happened? And he said this, you know what? Earlier on when he was solving a Rubik's Cube, he see one young little boy. He was playing with this thing, done 1 minute, and he left the room. And then he saw a lady, an aged lady, who is much older than him, can solve it within that next few minutes. And he started to see people slowly walking out of the room. So he couldn't believe that he cannot do it. There must be some formula somewhere. And eventually, he managed to solve it. So what just happened is that you realize if let's say if you now what I mean by this if let's say if you hang around with people who are always complainers right, always complain about the job you will also start to complain, agree or not? But then when you are in a room full of high achievers, everybody who can achieve something, does it motivate you to also go and achieve your goal? Yes or no? So Rob, Warren Buffett, as he said, actually says this, it's better to hang out with people who are better than you, pick up associates behavior who are better than you, and you will drift in that direction also. So similarly, if you want to be good at making money online, you should hang around with people who are also good at making money online. So that's why we also form this community where we have a lot of successful people who are very good at making money online. So let me ask you, if let's say among your 9 friends, all 9 friends are internet millionaires, guess who is number 10? You will be number 10, alright? You'll be number 10, okay? So remember, you become like the 5 people you spend your time with, so choose wisely, choose who you spend your time with, alright? Now, here's the thing. Okay, let me ask you, when it comes to running a business, right, is time a very important factor? Yes or no? Is your time a very important factor? So let me ask you, what is time? Time is what? Time is money. Hey, you know why everyone all answer time is money? Because all of us are all being conditioned to think the same way by the education system. Now, time is actually, you know, time is money, this concept is a very dangerous concept. You know why not? Because when you think time is money, you will only look for ways to make money by trading your hours. You agree now? Right? And here's the thing, that's why most people okay, now here's the thing, you need to remember that value is actually money. Now what I mean by value, guys, if let's say right now, if you buy an iPhone, do you bother, do you care about how much time and hours is being made to build one iPhone? Yes or no? Do you care? No, you don't care, correct? But what are you paying for actually? You only care if the thing works, correct? Not? You pay money, you want it to work. So let me give you an example. What is value is money? Now you guys know SK2 now. You know SK2, there is this product, they call it the miracle water. You guys have heard it. Do you know what is it made of? Who knows it's actually made from rice water one? Right? You mean not all of you know? Okay, let me tell you. SK2, the miracle water, right? Supposedly the essence, when you apply it on your face in a very long time, no matter how old you are, your skin will always look like a beautiful 20-year-old, very smooth and flawless. And how actually people discover that rice water can actually help to improve the skin is that these scientists, you know, they went to a factory where there's a lot of aged women who always wash the rice to send out for processing. They find that although they are aged, they have a lot of wrinkles, they look really old, but then the skin on their hands are really very smooth. And then they did a study and then they realized that, oh, actually rice water can actually help to smoothen people's skin. And they actually put it inside a bottle. And you know, it is also proven that if you go home, before you cook your rice, you're going to wash your rice a few times, a few rounds. You know that water, if you keep in the refrigerator, you can actually use it one. And in the long run, your face, the skin will become better. So after doing this, who would go and wash the rice and go and put on your face? Who would do that? You know why? Right, because too much time being spent, correct? So most people will prefer to pay money for value, you see? Now when you start to change your perception and start to think that value is equals money, you'll be able to identify what problems that people have. And you think about how you can solve people's problem without you being there. Agree now? Right? So remember, value is money, not time. Okay? And make money versus wealth. Now most people actually cannot differentiate the difference between make money and make wealth. Now here's what I mean by this. Wealth is actually defined as the number of days you don't have to work and you still get paid. So you see, most people are they making money or wealth? Depends where they are. Okay, now here's the thing. Most people, guys, let me ask you again. Most people are actually making money or wealth. What do you think? Money, right? Now you see, logically speaking, when someone is working 30 to 40 years of their life, right? They should, at the end of 30, 40 years, they should retire, have a better lifestyle, correct? But is it true that a lot of people, even though after working to 30 to 50 years, they're still complaining not enough money? Agree not? Still hoping that when can I take out the money from the CPF? Agree? But so funnily, and the reason why, although they work for so long, they are still broke is because they work for money. So you should be working for wealth. Right? Wealth, like I said, is the number of days where you don't have to work, but you're still able to maintain a lifestyle. So for some business owners, right? Some of my friends, they are business owners. I have a friend who actually owns a restaurant. And he told me whenever he go on a holiday, he can only take 3 weeks, that entire year, he can take only 3 weeks holiday. That means his wealth can only last him for 3 weeks. Because he says this, if he's away for more than 3 weeks, you know what will happen? His staff may go out of control. No one is there to manage the staff. And he said that no one will be there to handle the marketing plan, to be able to get them results. No one is there to drift the direction for the company. So here's the thing. The question is, are you building wealth or you are making money? So there's actually another way that can help you to build wealth easily. Now, if let's say you want to earn $5,000 passive income with or without you doing anything, you need to at least own a $2 million property. Okay? Then that will actually pay you that $5,000 every month. But then the thing is, there's not a lot of people who can own property. So there's another way, which is to build an online business, which later I'll be sharing with you how. Okay? Now, and then you need to target the biggest market problems. Target the biggest market problems. Now, there is a saying, if we translate directly to Chinese, it may sound something like this. What kind of people, whose money are the easiest to earn one? Okay, maybe I say in Mandarin, maybe you all will understand. 哪一个人的钱是最容易赚的？哇，女人哦。You know what does that mean? It means woman. Women's money is easier to earn. You all agree, Is the women's market a very big market? But do you know something? Recently, I discovered that there's a market even bigger than a women's market. You guys want to know? What? Kids market. Okay, let's do an experiment and see whether if you guys agree with me or not. Okay. Okay, where's my marker? Okay, I just want to know how many of you here the family tree. Okay, I just want to anybody. Okay, this year I'm actually 29 years old. Anybody here who is 30 years old and below? Show of hands. 30 years old and below. Okay, now let me ask you a question and you answer me whether if your family tree is something similar to mine. For me, I only have 2 siblings. So in me, my brother and sister only got 3 people. Okay. And then my parents have slightly more. My dad got 5 siblings, and my mother actually has a total of 6 siblings, including herself. And then my grandparents, which is my parents' parents, one had 10 siblings, and the other one got 8. So it looks something like that. For those who are 30 years old and below, how many of you the family tree is something like my one? That means the older the generation, the more siblings they have. But the younger the generation, they got lesser siblings. Is it true? Right? So let me ask you, so what does it tell you about our population? Is our population getting younger or older actually? Aging population, right? So let me ask you, how many of you here are actually 30 years old and above? Show of hands. Wow, everyone look around the room. Okay, how about 40 years old and above one? Okay, the rest all quiet already. No, it's okay, right? So you realize, do you guys agree? In general, our population is actually aging, correct? There are lesser younger people, but more people our parents' time, our grandparents' time, they are actually aging. Agree now? So let me ask you, do you agree that the baby boomers are the largest market? Yes or no? So people who are aging, let me ask you, what kind of problems do you think they have? Health, okay. And here's the thing, if you are able to solve all these problems, that's where wealth can be created. Okay, health, other than health, what else? Anyone else? Sorry? Do you think they are worried about beauty? Yes or no? Woman, old woman, right? Okay, as people get age older, are they very concerned about their wrinkles or whatever? Do you think they want to look younger? Yes or no? Yes, they want to look better. Okay, so is health and beauty. So this is actually one of the new things that I actually discovered that is actually taking the world by storm. And it's actually not discovered by me. It's actually discovered by Google. Now let me ask you, most people, most online marketers, the mistake that most people actually make is this. They assume what the market wants. You agree now? Do you know if you assume what the market wants, seriously, you are getting nowhere. Instead, you should let your customers tell you what they want in the first place. And then you just need to put a product in front of them, and then you can sell it to them. Later, I will be showing you how you can actually use a tool, a very free tool, online that can tell you what customers are looking for right now. Alright? And next thing, okay, the last step of the formula is that you must use disruptive technology. Can we off the light, please? Thank you. Disruptive, thank you very much. Okay, guys, do you know what is disruptive technology? Now, disruptive technology are basically things. Okay, guys, is it okay if you all just write down notes and don't take picture? Because I prefer this information to be kept here for everyone's benefit who come here and not share it out online. Okay, I appreciate it. Now, disruptive technology basically are things that able to solve people's problems faster, more effectively, and actually able to change the entire industry. Now, here's what I mean. Who here, last time you used to use Kodak film and Fuji film for the camera? Who used to use that? Show your hands. Okay, I also use that. Who? Wait, keep your hands up. I just want to know who you are. Okay, keep your hands. Okay, everyone look around. Okay, look around. Okay, who is still using that now? Okay, no one. Hey, you're still using Sir, you using Fujifilm? Still using it right now. Wow, you know that? Now here's the thing, guys. You know that Fujifilm and Kodak films you know at one period they actually dominated the world for almost 100 years. Are you guys aware of that? Who knows that currently now they're bankrupt? So why is this so? Now the thing is this, Fujifilm and Kodak film, they actually own disruptive technology. Okay. Now when you own a disruptive technology, there is only a few ways you can only improve on your current technology. That means maybe last time the film can only hold 12 rolls, right? And then after that they improve, they are able to store higher quantity, much more quantity. From 12 become 36 to become maybe a few hundred. Or maybe at most they can improve the processing speed, right? Or maybe improve the processing speed even faster, right? But the moment when digital technology came out, what happened to Fujifilm? Right? It just overtake the world by storm, correct? So how about Nokia? You guys remember Nokia? Who used to use Nokia phone? Show your hands. Who is still using it now as a first phone? Wow, also don't have. Right? So what happened to Nokia and Motorola? Last time they used to be the champion for so many years And then what took over them? Samsung and iPhone, agree. The smartphone, the moment smartphone actually appear, what happened to them? They just bankrupt overnight. So here's the thing. The reason is because most companies they fail is because they own disruptive technology. And let me share with you why you shouldn't own disruptive technology at all. Now, do you all remember last time, olden days, people used the feather pen, correct? Then from the feather ink pen to become a normal pen, probably it take about 100 years to reach there. And then from the feather ink pen to become the typewriter, did it also take about 100 years? Yes? Then from the typewriter to become a computer, the big computer, how long did it take? Did it take slightly shorter years, correct? Then from a computer to a laptop, did it take even shorter years? Agree or not? From a laptop to become a tablet, did it take even shorter years? And from a tablet to become a small little phone, did it take even shorter years? So what does it tell you about the lifespan of technology right now today? Is it getting longer or shorter? Shorter, right? So do you realize if you own the technology, there is a risk that it may become obsolete very fast, very quickly. Agree? So here's the thing, you should never own disruptive technology. But what you should own is platforms that allows you to bring in disruptive technology. Agree with me now? Now guys, just imagine if let's say today when iPhone just appeared, and you are the one who has an exclusive right to this iPhone and you sell it in your website, can you make a lot of money? Yes, you can make a lot of money. But this website can also sell other things. If let's say this website one day has a new watch that can also operate like an iPhone one, which is, now it's really happening. Can you also make money from that, right? So remember, never own the technology, but own platforms that allows you to bring in disruptive technology. Okay? Now, there is a reason why Jack Ma, you guys know Jack Ma? Right, Jack Ma. Do you know that Jack Ma, when he first started out, he's actually a teacher. He used to be a teacher, and he used to earn only $650. But within 14 years, he's able to overtake Li Ka-shing and become the Asia's richest man in 14 years. And Li Ka-shing actually took 60 years to build his wealth, but he's beaten by Jack Ma in 14 years. That's why you see Jack Ma look so happy, but then Li Ka-shing look pretty soft. Alright now. So here's the thing, when it comes to building wealth, we should build online or offline? Online or offline? Online, exactly, alright? Now here's the thing, guys. Now, is it important for you to know what sells well online? Now, see, the biggest problem that most people think about is selling what products. Okay, but I can tell you, it's not about where to source all the product. The number one headache is actually this, is to know what products or what niches sells well. You agree now? Right? If you know what sells well, can you just easily go and Google the where the sources are and sell the product? Can you do that? Right? So here's the thing. Let me share with you how I actually did my research. Now, there is this tool called the Google Keyword Planner. Can you write this down? Now, guys, do you agree that Google actually knows exactly what other people in the world are searching for? Yes or no? Yes. So anytime when you don't know any question, a lot of people always ask Google, and Google actually has all these data. Alright. So if you want to know whether the particular business you are doing that you want to do, whether is there a demand for it, always use Google first. Let Google tell you whether if there's a demand. And only when there's a demand, then you do the business. So you minimize your risk. Understand? Okay, so when you go and search for Google Keyword Planner, okay. Now let me just before I share with you more about the Google Keyword Planner, okay. Let me just share with you about the difference between Google and Apple. By the way, you know Apple the guys who created the headphone, right? You know that Google and Apple actually they are enemies. Google created the Android, right? And Apple is what? The iOS, right? Do you agree that they are actually competitors? They are fighting to get the market share. Okay? But do you know, just last year, out of nowhere, they suddenly joined forces to decide to do a brand new business that they have never done before. They had no experience in this, but they actually put money together to start this new business. And like I said, is it true that Google actually knows what other people are searching for? And in fact, they're able to tell what is the biggest market right now in the world. Agree now? Yes? So they actually join forces and they actually invest in an anti-aging company. They started out an anti-aging company called Calico. And they actually invested $500 million. And if things go well, they will invest up to $1.5 billion. Okay? So you're probably wondering, why did Google actually started to do this? So that's how let us go and do some research and see does it tally or not. Okay, let's do some research. All right. Okay, let me just go back to the keyword planner. Okay. So you see, when I type in the word anti-aging, right? People at the back can see now. Okay. So this is actually global searches. Okay. You see, last time it was 8. This is June 2014. And then the number actually start to increase a bit, all right? And then now, you see since January, there is almost 1 million searches about anti-aging. Okay? All right, and then there is this tool that you can use to double confirm your search. It's this thing called Google Trend. Okay, you type Google Trend. Okay, so guys, this is actually the Google Trend. This is since the year 2004 and up till today. So let me ask you guys, is an uptrend or is it a downtrend? Anti-aging. Uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend. Alright. So like I said, any business that you do, okay, as long as it is on the uptrend, okay, doesn't matter you don't need to be good, you just have to be there and you'll be able to make money. So after discovering that Google and Apple are doing anti-aging business, you know what I did now? I also jumped upon the bandwagon and I also did an anti-aging business and promote it online. And with no experience within 3 months, I actually hit my first 6 figures. Okay, hold on, let me just go back to this slide. Okay, and in fact, the whole of last year, our e-commerce website actually generated $12 million. All right, $12 million. So let me ask you, we actually, and do you know what we sell? We actually sell a disruptive technology in the anti-aging niche. And this tech, you guys want to know what this technology is? You guys want to see it? You want to see what product I'm selling? All right, okay. So just let me know if you think this is disruptive or not.
this is one of our employees, and we got 5 people done with it. With one file.
Just have a very
You see, sorry.
I'm just having a very
You see this ladies, yeah, my mic like this. That's. You see her iPad's pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna start a timer.
So they actually use a timer at the side.
What? Oh, has it already happened? Did it happen instantly that fast? Okay.
The fanning is not necessary, but just speeds it up a little bit. But it's not necessary at all.
So now, while you're fanning that, let's say for women, can you apply it below makeup or above makeup? What do you do?
Yes, you can. You can use instantly this before or after your makeup. First of all, you want to do all your preventative maintenance and all the good stuff first.
So you can actually apply this above makeup or below makeup. Do you guys see something?
What do you see?
What do you see?
What are you thinking? It's 1 minute, 6 seconds.
And we're asking Leah not to smile. You want to remain expressionless.
Who saw the iPad disappear?
Allow it to dry smoothly.
Okay.
I'm not exaggerating when I say
So guys, let me ask you, who agree with me that this is one of the disruptive technology? But what kind of, who does it disrupt? Does it disrupt aesthetic doctors? Yes or no? Aesthetic doctors, you all know, right? Sometimes they go under the knife or they go for injections, spend few $1,000s, have to endure the pain to get that result. But this one is just a small little thing, which within just few dollars, they apply it, and then the iPad will just disappear. In how many minutes? 1 minute plus. So let me ask you, do you think there's a market for this product? This product is not even launched yet, right? Do you think money is being made when the product is already well established or the product is not yet popular? What do you think? It's not yet popular, okay? And you know what? We have already gotten the HSA and ABA approval for this product already, right? So here's the thing. If let's say I were to give you exclusive right to sell this product, who wants it? Show of hands. Wow, so many of you are. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Now, what do we need to have in order to start this e-commerce business? Now, when you start an e-commerce business, do you need to build a website? Yes or no? Yeah, you definitely need to have a website. And do you need to have maintenance? Maintenance your website. Just like when you open a shop outside, there is maintenance, right? Now, when it comes to internet, you need to buy hosting, you need to get your domain name. All these are also maintenance also. And do you need to get a programmer to be able to help you to have payment processor, so you are able to accept credit card payments? Yes or no? Right? You need that as well. Okay. And must the product, if let's say you are doing an internet business, must it be able to ship internationally the products? Yes. Okay. So this one we also have that. And must you carry stocks for this business? Yes, you can carry stocks for this business. All right. And here's the thing: when you create all the website and you have all the products there already, do you think the website can sell by itself? Yes or no? Or must you do marketing and find customers? Yes, you still got to do that as well, right? And here's the thing, now based on what I just shared with this, now for us to create this, it actually took us about $15,000 to create this, and to even create a mobile app, so that whenever you have sales, for your mobile app will be telling you how much sales you have, how much customers you have, and to check all the payments and all that. So let me ask you, when you have a product as disruptive as this, okay, and no one has heard about this product before, who is willing to spend this kind of money to set up a website and do all these things? Okay, that you see an opportunity. I just want to know. Wow, so few. Okay, for the rest, is it you want me to do all these things for you, so you don't have to do anything? If I say that right now today, I give you exclusive right for this product, but then the website will be done for you. Okay, you don't need to do any maintenance because it will be done for you. All right, and you know what? You don't even need to worry about the shipping, because the shipping you know what? We will ship for you in 115 countries. That means anybody in any of the listed 115 countries, when they order the product, it will be automatically shipped for them. You just need to handle the order. And you know what? You don't even need to carry stocks, okay? And customers, let me ask you, when it comes to customers, who don't mind to spend money, spend about $100 to $200 a day to drive customers to their website? Who don't mind one? Oh, the rest of your mind. You know what? Welcome to the club. I also don't spend money on traffic. I just want to know I'm talking to the right crowd. So the method I'll be sharing with you, okay, is basically free methods. You can immediately get customers to visit your website. And you know what? Some of these methods, you don't realize you are actually doing it. Let me give you an example. How many of you here have a Facebook account? Right? That means, okay, wait, sorry, wrong question. How many of you have at least posted something on their Facebook profile before? Show of hands. Okay, thank you very much. Who have posted something and yet make money from their Facebook account? Have or not? Okay, don't have. Okay. Now let me ask you, if you were to just do the things that you normally do on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, but you can make money out of it, who would want it? Okay, everyone, right? Okay, so this one we will be sharing. Later I'll be doing a live example to demonstrate to you what I mean. Then you guys will know. Okay, and you can actually do it with no experience at all because the system is set up in place for you already. Okay, now here's the thing. How much time is actually needed? Okay, now just now I said 1 hour a day, right? So who here had able to spend 1 hour a day? That means you come home from work, you just spend an additional 1 hour a day. If you can spend that, then you're qualified already. Okay, if you cannot, then I suggest you look for something else. Right? Because it's not get rich quick scheme. You need to at least spend some time and effort to get a new business going. Okay. So, like I said, what do you need to start? Now, here's the thing. Just take down this. Okay, this coming Saturday, we are actually having a training. Okay, this training is called Unstoppable Wealth E-commerce Workshop. Okay, in this training, we'll be showing you how to actually get exclusive rights about this product and how to have this business going for you without handling stocks. You don't need to pay programmers to do it, but everything will be there for you. So if you guys interested to come for this workshop and have me done all this website for you, take a picture of this. Okay, take a picture, just take note about this training. Now the training is going to be a full day training. It's a Saturday, okay, from 9:30 a.m. all the way to 5:30 p.m. Okay. Later I'll be showing you where's the location. Okay. It's all about the 3 fast-track success system. Now you don't need to you don't need to bring a laptop. If you want, you can. But because of the disruptive technology that we are using, actually your iPad, your tablet, or your smartphone is actually sufficient already. Okay, it's enough already. All right. So what will you learn in these 3 days? In this 1 day? Okay. Now number 1, you will have this instant money tree. Now what I mean, okay, know what products people are dying to buy and how to set up e-commerce website without any IT skills or paying web designer to do it. Now guys, just now I show you the iBag, that disruptive technology, right? Do you guys like it? Yeah, not too bad, right? Now imagine I will also be showing you another disruptive. We have a few disruptive technology. Now if you think this is good, just imagine right now, if you have a cut on your head, a small cut, and if you apply this thing and you videotape it, you see the wound close in 1 minute. How many of you think there's a massive market for that one? Hey, you all think I'm bullshitting? Hey, on that day, you all will know already. Really, this product, if you have a cut, you apply it, the video will show the wound close up by itself. And let me just give you a hint. Okay, it's not magic. It's actually using your own stem cells to heal by itself. You guys heard about stem cell technology, right? Alright, it's actually the same thing, right? Now, and next thing, okay, you discover how to instantly set up your own professional e-commerce website, proven to generate sales in 116 countries. That means this is the first time when you start a new business, immediately you can actually market to all 116 countries already, alright, with all its approval and certificate. Now, we are selling this kind of health and beauty product that to help improve life. Is it important to have certificate to certify that this product is safe? Yes or no? Yes, that one we have already done for you already. We have gotten a certificate for you already. Okay? Next. Now, you discover why disruptive technology products on your e-commerce can generate $12 billion a year. We'll show you what other products. Okay, who's shaking the thing? Very noisy. Okay? And also, now guys, the thing is this, we cannot tell people that our products can cure cancer. But can I tell you that there are people who use the product, they say that when they go for chemotherapy, their cancer come back. But after using some of the products, actually, their cancer actually disappear. Can I tell you that? But the thing is, we cannot tell people can cure cancer, alright? But we have a product that can actually help people, alright? And here's the thing, you also see live, we are also going to have a live demonstration. You know now, the first time, let me tell you the truth, you know the first time when I see people applying, when I see the video about the eye bag, wow, I thought this video, maybe somebody go and, CGI, change the video. Right, I don't believe it because it's an American video. But do you know when I see the live demonstration working on the patient skin, wow, everything changed. I know it can work already. So you know what? We are going to select 2 persons from the crowd, lucky ones, and we help you to look 5 to 10 years younger. So if you want to be the lucky person, I suggest for the next 3 days, please don't sleep. Okay. So let your eye bag stop, accumulate, then you're going to apply the eye bag cream on you, and you'll see your eye bag disappear immediately. Okay. And here's the thing, we have the licensing approval in 160 countries, okay? And you can actually market it in your website, right? And save you the headaches on stocks and logistics. Why? Because we will do the shipment out for you. As long as people buy this product on your website, okay, we will do the shipment for you, all right? You don't have to worry about that. And you know what? Your system, the website, can actually accept credit card payments from around the world, all right? Visa and Master. Okay, and we also be showing you how to attract lots of customers online for free without paying a single cent. Okay, just do the things that you are normally already doing online. Like if you are surfing on Facebook, you are surfing on Instagram, you are posting things. We show you just copy and paste. Okay, just copy and paste, and you'll be able to have lots of customers. Later, I'll be showing you a live example by what I mean. Right? I'll be showing you a demonstration. Okay. And how you can get instant customers who want your products from the internet without spending a single cent. And on Saturday, you also learn how to use Twitter. You guys know Twitter? Heard of Twitter, okay? How to find customers who want your products now, and how to know if the customer is desperate. Really, do you know that Twitter has a function to tell you whether if a customer is desperate, whether they need your product or services today? You'll find it weird, right? You all will see it during Saturday's training, okay? And 3 little no Facebook posting strategy, guarantee to attract people to your business, even without you spending a single cent. And how to market in forums. You guys know forums, online discussion community, right? Okay, and how to market in forums and you don't even need to sell. You don't even need to sell, but people will ask you, hey, what product is this? Yeah, I want to buy, how to buy, okay? And this is what will be shared with you. Okay, and we'll be able to set up your business run on autopilot. The more hands-off, the more money you make. Now, let me share with you something about internet marketing, internet business, e-commerce business that most people will not tell you. Okay. Now, you see, here's the truth. Now, when you are marketing online, right, that means you drive customers to your business, right? You make money, right? But if the moment you stop, do you stop making money? Yes or no? Actually, it's the same as running an offline business. If you stop doing the work, the money will also stop. So how do we actually solve this problem? So most business owners, most internet marketers, they won't tell you that. And here's the thing, let me ask you guys, do you agree with me? Which one do you think is true? Is it easier to find new customers, or is it easier to have existing customers buy from you over and over again? A or B? A or B? Okay, now here's the thing. A is you need to find new customers to buy a product. Now, if B, if the customers like your product so much, do you think you need to convince them to buy your product again? Yes or no? You don't need, correct? They will just automatically buy. And do you know in your system, okay, we are set up in a way where the customer, if they like the product, automatically they can be charged every month. So that becomes your passive income. If let's say the customer decides, hey, today I don't want to buy the product next month, then it's okay, they can cancel the payment. But if they want, they can select the payment to buy the products every single month. Is that good enough, guys? Right? And not only that, okay, not only that, I'm going to show you right now. Right now, I'm going to show you how to turn one customer into giving you 1,000 over customers. Now, you see, when you are marketing alone, the problem is that when you go on holiday, you take a break. Your business also take a break. Okay, you don't have money. But here's the thing: when you have customers, go and sell for you. That means they tell their friends, hey, this product is good, go to the website and buy. Wow, do you know how much money you can actually make even without you doing anything? So let me just give you an example. Let me just show you an example. Let me show you how easy it is really to do. Okay, let me just show you my Facebook account. Okay guys, this is actually my Facebook. Okay, so what actually happened was when I first gotten this product, okay, when I first gotten this product, I actually did an experiment on my father during Chinese New Year. So I want to make the most out of it. So what I did was, in front of everybody, oh, by the way, that's my wife and my son at the back. Okay, so I applied on my dad. My dad said, hey, can you help me get my iPad? I said, okay, let's give it a shot now and try it, okay? So what actually happened was, okay, y'all can add me on Facebook and then y'all can go and watch the video, right? Okay, now here's the thing. Over here, now you guys know, people have a lot of friends on Facebook, right? Some has more friends, some have lesser friends, correct? So that means, when let's say today you post something on your Facebook, will there be a lot of people seeing that post? Yes or no? Yes, right. And do you know what? There are 21 people who actually share this video, even without me asking them. So is it free marketing, guys? Yes. You see? So over here, okay, you can see their comments. People say like and share, thanks. I would like to have some sample. I want some sample. I'm interested. Can you please PM me? So can I say all these people in some way they are curious and interested to buy this product? Yes or no? Correct. All right. So even before I start this business, I can already have customers asking to buy this product already. All right. So you see there are a lot of likes. So what actually happened was that I go and post another video. Okay, this one not so much. I got 1,000 overviews. I got 13 shares. And you know what's funny, when I thought, actually ladies who buy this product, you know majority of my customers are guys. You won't know, right, until you actually do this business, all right? So, okay, let's move on. Okay, so you see, another video I took of this aged gentleman. His name is Uncle Andrew. His eye bag jialat. Very bad, right? If his eye bag, if you can get rid of his eye bags, let me tell you, wow, it's super amazing. Okay, let me fast forward the video. What is it? Wow, his eye bag is like a pocket, Okay, let me fast forward and show you the result of his eye bag. You see the difference between the eye bag. The other one already, the swell already went down, right? Correct? You see the difference now? Right? So if his eye bag can even heal, well, I think yours also should be no problem already, alright? So you see, this video that I post got me 55 shares. That means 55 people are actually sharing this business now. They say that, hey, you know what, they like this product. And here's the thing, disruptive product means if people, and here's the thing, guys, if any product that can sell by itself, your hard work is already done. What I mean by sell by itself, you see, last time for most product, you must convince the people that it's good. But if it's a product that people see and people are like, wow, I need this, do you think most of the hard work is really done already, correct? They just see the video, they go to the website and they'll just buy from it, alright? So let me ask you guys, how long does it take me to post a video? How long does it take you to post a video? 5 minutes, right? So just now when I say spend 1 hour a day, it's actually an overstatement. Okay, 5 minutes a day, alright? Then eventually I face a problem. Okay, the problem is that the problem that I faced was I had too many orders that I cannot handle. I actually went to Facebook and asked, I'm looking to hire a part-time staff. Okay, my criteria, data entry, customer inquiry on Facebook. Okay, Monday to Friday. I got so many orders that I can't even go and settle the order. So what I did was I just need to post video, but then my staff will just help me to go and do customer service and all that. Now let me ask you, how much? You know, when you're earning so much money, who don't mind paying $10 per hour to a staff to help you handle all this business? Who don't mind one? If you want, you can do lah. So you see, if you hire a staff one for $10, pay $10 per hour, okay, you only need to spend 5 to 10 minutes to go and post a video, and that's it. And that's how you actually run a business. And this is only one strategy which I'll be sharing with you. Okay, if you like this, you all would like the strategies that I will be sharing with you on Saturday. Okay. So, anyways, okay, let me just come to a quick close. All right, let me come to a quick close. Okay. So what other skill you will also have also, okay? We'll show you how to turn your ATM, how to turn your e-commerce business into an automated ATM, starting with just 1 to 2 hours a day. And not only that, we will even show you on Saturday, even before you start this business, how you immediately start having customers, even on the day itself. It is what we will be showing you. Okay. Okay, so let me just do a quick recap. Okay. Here are the skills that you'll be walking away. Know what products people are dying to buy. Okay, you don't need to spend all this money to do it. Okay, and here's the thing. Now remember just now I told you, right, total investment of me setting up this e-commerce business actually cost me about $15,000, okay, to actually set this everything up. Now let me ask you, assuming if you can make, now for me, it took me 3 months to hit 6 figures. Okay, let's say it take you 3 months to hit 15K. We don't talk about 6 figures, we talk about conservative level, okay, hit 15K. Okay, and then subsequently, every month you make 15,000, 15,000, 15,000. Now, if I can help you make $15,000 a month within 3 months later, is it fair if I ask you for a one-time 15,000? Is it fair? No? Yeah, I never ask whether you can afford. No, I ask whether is it fair? No, correct? No, but it's fair, right? Correct. But here's the thing, okay? Because if you all help to promote this business, okay, you all help to promote this business, okay, I also make money also. So here's the thing, I won't charge you $15,000. Now let me share with you a little background of what I actually doing. You see, I actually just come back from Malaysia, KL. See, and once in a while, okay, me and my mentor Jess Lai will be invited to speak in seminars and all that. And I actually speak alongside with Adam before in Malaysia. I do once in a while I do get invited to speak and share my strategies on how to make money online. And you see, in KL, we actually did our biggest class, a class that we have never done so huge before. And you know, Malaysia, their currency is getting smaller and smaller, right? 2.7. Do you know these are people who actually spent 2,005 Sing to attend the class. And that was just last weekend. Alright. Okay. So here's the thing. But because today, oh by the way, some of you probably will be thinking, hey, but okay, I know you can do very well, you can make money, but does your student make money or not? So let me just share with you some results of a few people. This is Jessica Ong. Maybe if I think she's here. If you see her, you just ask her how she's doing. She actually made $46,000, okay, in about 2 months. Michael, 65,000 in 2 months. Laura, okay, $58,000 in sales in 2 months. Okay, Ryan and Petra, right? So here's the thing, I usually like to ask some underachievers to come out to share. Is it okay if I get someone to share their testimonials if they are here? Right, and I usually get people, when you look at them, you cannot tell that they are e-commerce expert, but they are making money online. Alright, so I would like to invite Uncle Jackie to the front. Maybe you have seen him earlier, he was doing his best to usher people into the room. Can we give him a round of applause? So I'll let Uncle Jackie share his story, how he actually get started in this business.
Hello, good evening, everybody. So I'm Jackie, 60 over years, and then before I did selling this vacuum cleaner, Rainbow, so very hard for me, very tough for. Have to do a lot of pushing, hard sales, and then have to go to door to knock the door, and then sometimes spend 2-3 hours to do the demo, to push sales, and then still got no sales. And then now I find this business, and then when I join, and it's so easy, I just do the posting online, Facebook, and then classify it all free of charge. And then they just buy from me. It's very easy job.
So how much sales did you make last month?
Last month I did 28 over 1,000.
Wow, fantastic! Can you give Jackie a round of applause? Anybody older than Uncle Jackie or not? Uncle Jackie age. So if Uncle Jackie can do it, seriously, the rest no excuse really. Just now he mentioned, right, last time his previous job, he used to sell vacuum cleaners, have to go door to knock and try to sell, right? And sometimes he don't even get sales. Now he just do a couple of posting on Facebook online and he really makes so much sales really. Next gentleman I would like to invite is Eugene. Now Eugene, he is actually a regional sales manager in a very established MNC. But why he still decided to come here and to learn how to do an e-commerce business? Perhaps I let him share his story. Can we give Eugene a round of applause?
Hi, good evening. My name is Eugene. I was working 18 years for Swedish MNC, and then at the age of about late 30s or even close to 40, I was, in a way, retrenched nicely. Why do I say that? The company actually offered me 2 positions, but at the same pay. So they wanted me to take up a new position, but say that they are not going to increase my salary. And I said no to. So I say if that's the case, then I choose to be retrenched by the company. So I don't know how many of you have the kind of concerns when you're at the age of 40, when you're asked to go. Is it easy to find a job in Singapore? Yeah, it's really, really challenging. So I was really, really glad and saw what do you call it? Some of the information that was posted by Lionel. It was actually on Facebook that was attracted to this, and I'm really thankful and I took this on. Now I don't have to worry whether would there be anybody out there who is willing to employ me, because I'm able to learn for these guys. And within my first month of doing this, I generated more than 100,000 of sales. So thanks, Lionel, for all the coaching.
Thank you very much. Give you a round of applause. Right. So you see, it's just not about helping them, but how we can actually help you as well. Now, guys, you see, I know some of you right now, you have a concern. Oh, sorry. Here's the thing. I know some of you, you actually have a concern in mind. Okay, later I'll tell you why I'm showing this. Okay. Oh, by the way, this one is my son. And it's only one son, not many sons. It's just that they grow very fast. Now, in fact, next month is his 1-year-old birthday. My son cute, yeah, my wife pretty, not too bad. That's why I like to spend my time with them, right? So you see, because all this while I've been giving trainings to people, and people actually spend $2,000 over to actually attend my course. But I know some of you, you actually have this concern. You think, hey, if I were to spend this amount of money, hey, I know it can help other people, but can it help me? Can I be successful? You may think that it's only 1 day training, 9:30 to 5:30. How can I learn? Agree not? Do you all have this thinking? You all have this thinking, right? And how many of you have this concern that if you spend the money, you don't know whether you can succeed or not? You tell me the truth. Do you have this concern? Right? So only for today, I want to do something that I have never done before. 2 reasons. Number 1, because my son's birthday is actually next month. And I want to do something good for people because I believe in getting good karma. Alright? And also I want to get more testimonials for 2015. I want to help at least 30 people to actually hit 5 figures a month. So I tell you what, since for most courses, it's usually you pay money to attend the course. What if I reverse the risk? You come to my course, I teach you for free. And only when you make your 15K, then you pay me. Who think it's fair? If it's fair, give me a round of applause. Okay, okay. So here's the thing, guys. Now, if let's say I'm willing to coach you for free, now do we need to rent a room to go and do the training? Yes or no? Yes, and here's the thing. So is it okay if we just share our money together, okay, and we just pay the room of the rental? Because Saturday weekend is a bit expensive, but we all share the money, including myself. We share the money, and then I'll coach you for free. Okay, but here's the thing. Because the last few weeks we have already done a preview session like this already. So actually the venue is already almost full already. Alright. In fact, today, right now, I really don't export any more spots because it's free. A lot of people take it, you see. Right now, I only got 30 more spots. Okay. So guys, here's the thing. I just want to know, as of now, if let's say today is the last opportunity, and I'm offering it for you for free, such that today, that means you won't attend any more courses. You use this as your last opportunity to help you to give a family a good life. If that is you, please stand up. If you want to take this opportunity, this free opportunity, and help your family have a good life, I don't know who you are, please stand up. I want to see who you are if you're committed. Okay? Now, as of now, I only got 30 people. And the thing is, not every month my son's birthday. So I won't be doing this for free all the time. You can check with people in Malaysia. They pay $2,000. But today, I'm giving you this $2,000 cost for free. So we calculated, for the 30 people, right, all you need to do is just give the form and just pay me $50 for the rental. Would that be fair? Okay, if that is you, please go and take the form. I believe 30 forms will be gone out pretty soon already. Okay, can you look at the gentleman at the back who is wearing the name tag, right? If you want it, just take the form from him, okay? Okay, so the moment once you get the form, okay, fill up your details, top and bottom, and you just proceed outside and just pass the $50. The moment we receive all 30 forms already, okay, we stop already, alright? And here's the thing, guys, if let's say you cannot make it for this weekend, Okay, the week after, on the 30th June, or 30th May, we have another class also, right? Then you go and make sure you write in the training date that you want it to be next week, okay? 30th May. Okay, so the venue will be Shenton Way at AXA Tower. Okay? Okay, thank you. Guys, anyone at the front who still want the form now? Anybody? Okay, maybe we just pass out the form to them. Okay, I think, Jess, can we open up to another 20? We ask them to extend the room bigger, can not? Okay, guys, if you want, we can pass you another 20 forms, okay, and that's it really. This will be, yeah, if you guys want it, just go and get it, okay? I actually end my training already, so if you guys got any question, you guys can stay back and ask me, all right? Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, for those who are here, I forgot to tell you all something also. Okay, actually, my team and I, we have actually written a book that we actually want to publish it and sell in the bookstores. Okay, and this book is actually all about teaching you how to copy and paste. That means even if you don't do this business, but you have your own business, but you want to learn how to do copy and pasting, right? With no experience at all and make money. We actually going to give this book for those people who will be coming for this Saturday. You'll be getting this book for free as well. Now, this book is actually 3/4 complete, and I apologize for that, okay? And initially, we wanted to let it go and publish, but we are not able to complete the book as of now. So, if you're coming for the free training, all right, we will give you this book for free as well, okay? But you will be given during the training. So, here's the thing, the form that you receive, right, make sure you write your name at the top and at the bottom. Then once done, you just proceed outside. And then, on the day of training, make sure you bring the form along with you. Okay, so if you have any questions, I'll be here. Thank you very much.
Change action. Like all the channels.
Okay, guys, there's a long queue at the back. So if let's say for some of you who want to come to the front to make a payment, you can do so. So just approach the gentleman in blue tag, and he will help you.
Your address is on the form.